Hi, my name is Pat. I play Oswald Alving. I am a sophomore musical theater major. Oswald is the son of Helene Alving. He is a painter, quite a famous painter actually, who has spent most of his adolescence in Paris, and he's returning home for a pretty big reason. I don't want to say. Um, and He has a very interesting relationship with his mom. It isn't your regular parent-child relationship, and he he's also very secretive. He has a lot that he hasn't been very honest about, and we learn more about him, and he becomes quite the interesting person. So it's a great role. Yes, I am. I Ibsen. I don't have any prior experience working with Ibsen, so um, but I think that what I love the most about Ibsen's work is that his writing and a lot of his plays are just so intricate and so tightly wound. Just like reading it over and over again, you discover new things about these characters, like new insights, like new things about the relationships, and I think I think every word that he writes is planned out and is there for a purpose, and so yeah, it's been a challenge, but it's been really cool. My process basically was to take Oswald and slowly just unravel him and um, find out what lies at the root of him. Like, why is he the way that he is? Was he always this way? I kind of like really thought a lot about him prior to the play, and that helped me. I created a story, what I thought he was, and then I sort of shaped Oswald based off of sort of my own interp- interpretation of what Ibsen wrote. So it's been cool, giving him my own sort of like life to him, and maybe doing a couple of things that aren't usually, a part of being Oswald. So it's been interesting, yeah. The most challenging part about Oswald was not learning all of the lines, but rather it was the physical side of him. Without spoiling, too much, Oswald isn't in the greatest shape, and I think just sort of putting myself in his body was the hardest part. Was translating the physicality and all of the blocking, and it was a combo of all of it that I think is a challenge, putting the physicality with the script. And yeah, I am a theater major because I'm crazy, and also because I love and this is gonna sound really weird, but having those out of body experience is like where for like 2 hours you're not you. You get to live a different life experience, different things, even if it isn't like real. Like, you're still there, and I think it's as real as I think it's more real than actual life can be sometimes. So I just think that it's a great thing. Theater is important. I think the arts in general are so crucial in how we communicate and how we relate, to each other. And I think it just helps us, connect more with not only our friends, our classmates, but I think it helps you, connect with who like we are. And I think it also really it challenges you in ways that you may not have realized were even possible. So it is a huge challenge, but it's the most fun that you're ever gonna have. So why not? I don't have a dream role per se. I'm just anytime that I then I start portraying a role, I think that role kind of like becomes like my favorite role. Because I think that each role is a different challenge, and there are new, ups and downs to each one. I mean, no role is easy, but I think that with a role like Oswald, as compared to a role in like a musical, which I have been in a lot of musicals. I think you can't really like pick between the two of them because they're just on opposite ends of the spectrum. So I don't really have one, but that might change, I guess.